Walking into a museum and seeing a canvas painted in a single shade or sculpture shaped like a simple cubes, most of us might whisper, I could make that, or even ask, how can this be an art? But that's exactly where minimalism begins. Minimal art is a historic art movement which originated in the 1950s to 1960s in the United States of America. Marked by extreme abstraction, geometric shapes, and radical simplicity pioneered by artists such as Carl Andre, Dan Flavin, Donald Judd, Saul Levitt, and Robert Morris. The root word of minimalism is minimal, which in turn is derived from the Latin word minimus, meaning smallest or least. The main idea is that art should stand on its own. It doesn't need to tell a story or show emotions. People should look at the shape, color, size, and material of the artwork itself, not think about any hidden meanings. It started in the late 1950s to early 1960s in the United States. It was a rejection against abstract expressionism, a style that focused too much on feelings and personal expression. Minimalism reacted to abstract expressionism because artists thought it was too emotional and dramatic. They wanted art to be calm, objective, and simple, showing only the essential forms without feelings or stories. The main characteristics are reduced vocabulary of shapes, the use of seriality, non-relational composition techniques, the use of industrial materials, the use of industrial process.
Simple shapes. The artwork frequently uses basic, simple geometric shapes such as squares, rectangles, straight lines, and cubes, often repeated in patterns or series. Everyday materials. Artists use industrial materials like metal, ceramic, plastics, and wood, instead of traditional paint or canvas. Clean and neat look. The art is very plain and simple, showing beauty and order and balance. Limited color and flat surfaces. Color palettes are often limited, sometimes monochromatic, and surfaces are typically flat and smooth, devoid of obvious brushstrokes that might suggest the artist's hand or emotion. Awareness of space in minimalist art often makes people notice how big or small it is, and how it fits in the space around it. No story or meaning behind it. The colors, shapes, and materials are just what they are. They don't stand for anything else. The art avoids personal expression, emotional content, or hidden meanings. As painter Frank Stella famously stated, what you see is what you see.
Frank Stella is a prominent American minimalist artist known for emphasizing pure form and structure. His work Die Funny Ho in 1959, part of his black painting series, features symmetrical black stripes separated by thin lines of an unpainted canvas, highlighting repetition and simplicity. This piece reflects Stella's famous idea that what you see is what you see. Carl Andre is a key figure minimalist sculptor known for using industrial materials such as bricks, copper plates, and stones arranged in simple geometric patterns directly on the floor. One of his well-known works is Lever in 1966. It consists of 137 fire bricks laid in a straight line. Andre described his creation as atheist works because they rejected spiritual or intellectual interpretation. Dan Flavin is an American minimalist artist best known for his innovative use of fluorescent lights. Flavin shifted towards using industrial fluorescent tubes in the early 1960s. His breakthrough work is Diagonal of Personal Ecstasy in 1963, featured a single fluorescent tube mounted diagonally on a wall. These artists and their works embody that idea, proving that even with minimal elements, art can express depth, emotion, and meaning beyond complexity. With their unique approaches, they remind us that art doesn't need excess to evoke meaning. Sometimes clarity and balance are what truly make it stand out.